What up, fish people? Kenny E, the legendary, the myth, the legend, Skipper's Aquarium, and then, of course, the one, the only Chattanooga Ed in the house with me tonight. And guess what, guys? As you can see, Ed's on a fish subject as well. Football's over with, baby. We're going to talk fish tonight.
Yeah,
and as you saw
buddy.
by the, oh my God, I drew a blank. As you saw with the stream picture, why am I, thumbnail, there we go. We're going to be talking some plecos tonight.
Oh, wow. And I just made a pleco cave thing.
What do you think inspired me for the stream there, man? You guys had it looking good last
Your
night. I
lovely
enjoyed that
wife.
stream. You guys were funny together. Everybody had a ball.
Yeah, that was a great
Yep.
stream. That
And you were a great cameo.
Cameo.
yeah, no, that was good.
And now
watching.
that is a very large pleco thing.
Yes.
Looks like it
Well,
has
this is-
wings.
Well, I mean, that's the roof. See, I was testing different things. I've never made one of these, so the first time is always an experiment.
Right.
But I wanted to practice how to marble.
Ooh.
And I think if I did the whole cave or the whole thing next time, I'm going to do it like that.
Yeah, because
with the
underwater,
color and
that's
the
going to look
white.
really cool.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Danny pointed out I should have packed my cardboard, these things, with aluminum
Tinfoil.
foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened was the tape smushed on the bottom layer, so it all got broke. So I've been hot glue gunning it for the last 3 hours. So then I'm going to paint it all.
Nice. Well, I'm going to run through the hellos while we're waiting for Skipper to get back. Sage P first in tonight. What's going on, Sage? Carol Cox, always good to see you. Coming in with the Star Trek. Oh, yeah. Legacy Hobbyist, Mr. Melvin, good to see you. Buddy Viper, always a pleasure.
Mel.
ABC, Mr. Kenny's in the house. What's going on, Kenny? Craig's Catfish Cave, how are you? TJ Autocross, welcome. Dennis Christensen, good to see you. Scuba Steve, oh, what's going on, brother?
That's where I'm going tomorrow.
You're going to see Scuba Steve?
I'm going to Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Where are you going there?
Scuba Steve doesn't know yet. I don't
Well,
know.
he does now.
I don't even know where I'm going. My mom and dad just asked me if I would drive them to Kentucky tomorrow.
Oh,
So
that's
there you
cool.
go, Scuba Steve. Chattanooga Ed
So-
is hitting Kentucky tomorrow.
Yeah, keep your eyes open. I'll be there.
Travis Myers, what's going on? Good to see you. Skull, brother. Good to see you. Aquaboss, Mr. George, welcome here. We're good to see you.
George.
George.
So this is one of the things I accomplished this week, guys. We got this new light for our bowl, and I mean it's like night and day.
Wow.
It's
Can we see what it looks like at night?
The Kubatai, you can actually see their lime green color now.
Yeah,
Of
I
course
did
they-
see it.
Here it comes. Can you all see that green through the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lighting definitely does make a difference with them fish for that green to pop. Because I tried 2 different lights with the ones that I had. Then that whole tank got sick. We ain't gonna go there. That was bad. But
I'm hoping we could
What
see
type
it.
of lights were you using?
the
This is
Higer,
called, oh, go ahead, Skip.
the Higer light that I used, the 18-inch one, it
Made
worked.
them sick?
It looked no, it was just it made them look really good. And then the other one I tried was just your standard one you get in a kit, and it doesn't do them justice. You definitely gotta have good light.
That's awesome.
And what's that light called? That clip-on light that you
This
got?
isn't a This is what the heck was it called? Aqua 20 or A Clear 20? Hold on, I got it in my phone. Danny picked it out.
Hey,
Yeah. Are you guys hearing an echo tonight?
Yeah, there's one. A little.
I don't hear one.
But you said it was made just for it was made for bold.
It's more of a bowl light, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely an echo tonight. I'm hearing it.
I heard it.
Let's see.
So what are you hot gluing?
I had to break the bottom layer because it all melted sideways. So I broke them all apart. So the bottom layer and a half I had to redo. So I'm hot gluing it just so it's extra strong. And I didn't want to use super glue because that's expensive.
Yeah.
So hot glue is pretty cheap. And it works.
Do you think you need to make them walls thicker then?
No, I needed to make the cardboard better. But next time I'm going to make it a lot shorter and smaller. This might be really cool for crate fish too.
Yeah.
My local fish store, Aquatic Aesthetics, has lots of crayfish, and I've been thinking about getting them someday.
So this is what it is. I knew I was screwing it up. It's called an Asta 20.
Okay.
It'll cost you $49 on Amazon. But it's made for bowls or nano tanks. And I mean, it's a bright light.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
if you guys see that.
Yeah, that's bright. It's definitely bright.
I have one on my bowl. I own one of those.
Silver Creek Aquaca, welcome. Monster Fish Gal, Miss Lori, good to see you.
Oh, I got something today.
What'd you get?
Ooh. It was a GoPro. Kenny was looking down.
Nice. What you gonna shoot, man?
Well, hopefully we leave for a cruise on Sunday. And one of the spots we're stopping at, we're going to do some snorkeling. So what I was hoping was to get some underwater footage of fish if there's any there. And then I would like to use it for fish tanks too here.
Nice.
For some footage.
That's awesome. I've been wanting to get one of those things. How much did that run you, if you don't mind me asking?
So just this one, it was on sale at Best Buy. This is the GoPro 9. It's $299. It's waterproof up to 33 feet.
How deep do you like to dive?
Well, I ain't deep. I ain't diving no 33 feet in one breath. I'm out of shape for that. I probably could back in my heyday, but not.
Brother,
now.
you ain't driving 33 feet with 100 breaths. Who are you kidding?
I used to do pretty good with it, but since it's been a while.
I know.
Well,
I'm just
and you'll
trying
be
to give you a
carrying
hard
your
time.
children. You'll probably have a child under each arm while you're diving, so it might make it harder too.
No, they can stay on the beach.
Tampa Tom just snuck in. What's going on, Tampa Tom? Or excuse me, Mr. Brady.
Tampa Tom. And
Larry
you know what?
D. What's going on, Larry?
I have no hard feelings towards Tampa Bay whatsoever. I think their colors are pretty cool.
What's going on, Ian? Good to see you, buddy. Miss Dee Dee's in the house. What's going on, Dee Dee? Now, did you all see her dressed up as a mermaid yesterday? Good Lord.
I didn't see her yesterday, but I did a week ago.
No,
Dee Dee
yesterday.
is
She was on yesterday.
Cutting edge.
She was on yesterday on Miss Roxanne's channel as a mermaid. She looked really
What?
good.
She was a mermaid last week on Roxanne's channel.
What, are they going to mermaidism over there?
I
think
guess
so.
they've just become mer women.
And I
can't
guess
wait
Miss
till we see,
Dee is starting up some
Peplin.
new dig with Jenna and Annette or something. I guess they're going to start going on Tuesday nights.
What are they dressing up as?
I don't know if they're dressing up or if they're just going to get serious with some fish stuff. I don't know what they're doing. I just kind of heard it through the grapevine they were getting together. Silver Creek Aquatics, what's going on? Well, it can't be coming for me. I don't have anything on where you could hear an echo. But it might have been because I had my phone on it a minute ago. Maybe I had some echo coming off of that. I thought I had the volume off though.
Is it still going on?
I don't hear it now. Do you, Skip?
No, I didn't hear it. I kind of know the culprit.
Oh, was it
You
you?
blaming me?
That headset of Ed's does that once in a while now. Lately, I've noticed. I haven't had a
Oh.
chance to tell him.
Oh.
What's going on, Nona? Good to see you.
Well, I'm gonna have to buy a new headset, I guess.
Oh, Janice Longberg's here. What's going on, Janice?
Somebody
one of my
mentioned in the-
super mods, Miss Lori.
Ooh, Miss Lori. Somebody mentioned in the chat earlier about if people still like. I gotta find it. I think green plecos, and I'm imagining they meant the green dragons.
Phantoms? Or green phantoms?
Or
Green
that too.
Phantoms. Yeah. They're wanting a green pleco?
Nope. It was Aquatic Moose asked Stoke to talk about plecos. Do people still like green dragons? I got a tank with them in right now.
Is that the same thing as a green phantom?
No,
I
green
think no. It's a
no.
long fin bristlenose, isn't it?
Yeah, well, green dragon is a form of a bristlenose. You can get them in short fin and long fin varieties.
Huh. I've never kept
Oh, I thought
those,
it was
guess.
just the long fin.
$3G, good to see you, buddy. Didn't get to say it. I saw you. Amateur Aquatic Addiction, welcome. Clicks, Images, Z, welcome. It's funny when us three get together, man. I see people from your channel, Skip's channels, a bunch of different folks that come in. Whole different crowd on Friday night. Whip, what's going on, buddy? Yeah,
Whip is
you've
my
been
friend.
brainwashing Whip into liking your Steelers, man.
He just
I
knows
think
what
Whip's been a Steelers fan his whole life.
he has.
It's Skipper's fault.
I don't care. I'll take the blame. Better than being a Vikings fan.
Oh man, you know what? You're about to get a size 11 through this phone or through this internet, right up your arse.
You started it, not me.
Peplin, what's going on, brother?
I was nice to you the whole season.
Oh my goodness. But that's the problem. On Friday nights, you didn't have to be nice, Skip.
Well, I try to be. You know, once in a while, you got to not be the a-hole of the group. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Skipper's the nicest guy in the world.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if my wife don't at least call me an a-hole once a day, I'm not doing something right. That's my theory.
no, those plecos are sent to me from a friend. He sent that picture. I was excited for him. That is a good friend of mine. You know him, Ian, Mr. John. He has his zebra plecos trapping now.
Nice.
So I was so excited for him. I posted it as the thumbnail tonight.
That's awesome.
And that was the picture of the trapping.
Scuba Steve, what kind of blue Moscows? Hawaiian blues or just regular blues?
What's his question about Moscow's?
He said he ordered some blue Moscow today.
You got a pair. Wonder. That'd be nice.
I
Phil.
had blue Moscow's, but they got that wasting disease and died.
Well, I didn't know you liked blue Moscows, Ed.
I had some.
You might know a guy that has some.
I know a guy that has some.
I actually don't have any Moscows anymore.
Well, maybe I'll have to be nice and send you a care package.
I saw a fish today for the first time. I've never seen it at a pet store.
What'd you see?
What was it?
Well, hold on. Hold on. Before we go any further, all right, I'm going to find out right now if Skipper's a fish keeper. Is it in a tank at your house?
No. There's a
What?
reason for this.
It's
The
too big.
reason is because I'm leaving Sunday. If they're still there when I come back, it may be a possibility.
Okay. I don't know how your all's fish stores are back there. If you see something super rare you've never seen before, the likelihood of that thing being there when you get back, slim to none.
They've already had them for a week.
Oh, have they? What are they?
They are the gold or golden tinfoil barb.
Oh, I've seen those before. They're pretty. Got a
So
cool
they're-
shimmer.
So they're still juvies, obviously, they're not full size. And I never had tinfoil barbs before, so I kind of want to do some research.
Well, the one
before
thing I
would
can
get
tell
'em.
you, if you don't have 125 on hand somewhere to put them in, I wouldn't get them.
Then they're staying there because I only got a 55 available. The 75.
Yeah,
will be
I mean,
taken out.
you can keep them in a 55 probably for the first couple years of their life. Then after that, I mean, mine when I got the last ones I had got to be about like that. They
Yeah.
get pretty good size.
Yeah, so did mine. But they're really nice fish. Because
They
when
are.
I
They're
got
super
them,
cool.
one of the ones that I got was blind, and they kept the blind one between because there were three that I got. They came with a fish tank I got, from Craigslist or workers. I don't know where, but I got two or three of them. But one was blind, and they kept the blind one between the two all the time. So
Oh, that's-
I mean, they actually cared to take care of that poor blind one.
Huh. That's
Unfortunately,
interesting.
the blind one jumped and broke its back.
Ouch.
Yeah, one day I go in there and his tail's broken straight up and down. And he must have just tried jumping out of the water. Maybe something spooked him at night or something. It could have been any time he's blind. But spooked him and he busted his back. And that was just really sad. That was not fun. I did the horrible thing and euthanized him. Because
Yeah, he would have suffered.
oh my God, it was sad. I did not like doing that because I had him. They live a long time too, Skip. I had him for probably 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I think they'll go 10 to 15 if you treat them right.
Yeah, 10 to 15
What-
years, up to 14 inches. Holy cow, I ain't getting that fish now.
Yeah, they get big,
And I don't-
man.
I don't know how old they were when I got them.
They're girthy too. They get girth to them.
Yeah, I just looked at some.
I
fish.
wish I still had them in my they're great dither fish for South American cichlids. They really
Oh,
are.
Oh,
If you have a big enough tank to keep them. Now you got me thinking I should get some, Skip. Damn you.
They now see there was some the one kind of had a it's not really a defect. Well, it is, but in the color. Going up its spine from the nose up, it was kind of the darker color of the regular tinfoil barb that goes up their spine.
Right.
But if you look at some other fish that have, because it's a gene that's in a lot of the tinfoil barbs, right? Just like your roseline barbs, you get them golden ones.
Mm-hmm.
They can lose that pigmentation and change back to the normal color.
Yeah, as they get older.
I don't understand.
Well-
I wonder what causes that.
Are these golds just like a morph, that was a man-made morph? Or are they
Well, I mean, it was probably
actually found
gray.
in the wild?
Well, a gold tinfoil barb would be a disadvantage in the wild. So it's probably one of them ones. You know how like you get like your albino fish or whatever, and then you just start breeding for that. That's a possibility of what they did.
It's hard to say. I mean, are they from India or they're from Asia somewhere? I mean, the river might be so muddy, it may not matter if they're silver or gold. I was just wondering, if they're its own line, like its own type, or if it's just like bred to be that cool color. Kind of like how discus, are bred with all the awesomeness.
They're from Thailand.
Highland, okay. Well, I knew they were Asian.
Quite a few other places over that way. I can't pronounce those names.
Yeah, it's all good.
So a few more cool kids came in the house. We got Miss Foxy's Fishes. And who else did I see? Silver Creek.
This thing's going to be awesome. I wonder if crabs would enjoy this.
Probably. Maggie Noodles, welcome. Come on. Michelle Barnhill, welcome to the chat. Hope I might have missed a few of them. We're trying to keep up. Mountain Greenery, welcome. George RB3 came in. And while I'm on that, congrats, George. George hit his 1K this week.
Awesome.
Wow. That's freaking awesome, dude.
I want to know your secret. Message me later.
Somebody had accused him of buying them last night on his stream. Went out there. Best subs but money can buy, they said to him.
Yeah, I believe people would say that. And that's a shame.
That would be Zebra Plecos Trapping, Silver Creek Aquatics. Griffin Fish Room, what is going on? I'm trying, Griff. You know me. Big Cat, welcome. We just feel weird. It's Friday night. Normally we talking some football, but football's over, so we figured we'd talk some Plecos tonight.
If you could have one Pleco, what would it be?
L236 Super White.
And you've got those.
Yes.
Or do you actually have them, or are they Danny's?
Danny all of a sudden took claim to it, but I'm the one that handed over the money for it. So how's that work?
It's hers.
Well, she said they were hers last night.
She did,
Did she really?
Yeah.
I guess I must have not been paying attention, or I would have came down for a dispute on that one. I guess I better get to working on that. We better get a last will and testament drawn up or something, man.
For who gets what fish.
Yeah.
If I ever have like a giant tank, like if I would make a plexiglass or not plywood tank, I would my favorite one of all time is, I believe it's the 303, the watermelon, or is it the 330 watermelon?
Are you talking about the watermelon royal?
I just love the watermelon so much. It's just, I don't have a big enough tank. I have a 200-gallon tank.
I have
but
one in
it's
the house.
Tall. My 200's tall, so it's not really.
You know what though? A watermelon you could get away with it. They don't get as big as the regular royals. They stay a little.
They got to
no, they stay
a foot long.
They probably still could get just about a foot. Well, regular's going to get 18.
Yeah. See.
But to give it, if I were you, I would get one because I've got one that's been growing in a 120 for 4 or 5 years now, and he's only this big.
Oh, wow. So they're slow growers.
Yeah.
Super slow.
So maybe by the time it gets big enough, I'm going to have to get the big tank for my Beischer.
There you go. And then you got a place for them.
Yeah. She's about, I'm looking at her right now. She's about 11, 12 inches long right now.
You have her in
doing
what?
Fine in that.
She's in 100 now?
200.
200 gallon. Is that big tank I like so much you had there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that tank.
What
it's
was this?
It's 4 foot tall.
It
was my discus tank.
Do you remember Rachel O'Leary's tank that she had her Beischers in? I'm trying to remember
Nope,
the
but
size of it.
I saw her. She posted yesterday on Instagram, which was nice.
Yeah, it was nice seeing her.
Welcome to the chat, Fish Tank Frank, saying hit that like button.
Fish tank.
So
Frank.
for me, I'm with you on the big pleco. I really do love that watermelon pleco, especially whenever they get the red eyes. But there is one. It's a bristlenose, actually. I think it's called a snow white bristlenose pleco. I don't know, man. Those things are just beautiful.
The lemon
There you
blue
go.
eyes are gorgeous too.
I have those. I love them too. I'm growing some out.
But pound for pound, the best one of the bristlenose money can buy are the super reds. I just think they're, especially if you get a good, nice orangish red to them, and not that broken up chocolate look. I mean, they're really can be gorgeous.
Yeah, and that's the thing with them. You can get that calico look coming out of them too. So, spots. Yeah, them snow. Are they snow white?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
There's
are.
a girl in my fish club that breeds these.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's like, I think she's in high school. She's like 16 or 17, and she breeds these things, and they are beautiful. In Knoxville, they almost look like kois.
Yeah, they're beautiful. On the underbelly of them, there's kind of a bluish tint to it with pink. It's weird.
I love the L82s too, are gorgeous. In person, especially.
The one this girl has, they're all white. Every single one all of her photos they're pure white. They don't have any pink on them.
Those are a good line right there.
Yeah. But
wow, Night Owl Aquatic says they're up to 11 types of bristlenose.
wow. I have one bristlenose in my fish room.
I
And
have,
it's
let's
the
see,
common. It's brown and green.
I have 4
short
different
fin.
types.
Man, I gotta
But
think.
I tell you, there's nothing more stunning than when I go to James's house and see all those zebra plecos. I mean, he's got like 16 to 20 of them in there, and they are just a stunning, stunning fish. It's crazy how pretty they are.
Yeah, if you guys could believe it, we had a major snowstorm in Portland. Danny still wanted to do her Pokemon tonight. I let her use my truck.
Oh man, here come 4 flat.
So I'm praying to God I come back with 4 tires.
And not
That's
a
awesome.
scratch on it.
I think we're going to Menards tomorrow, Scuba Steve. Let me see.
Yeah, I got 6 different types of bristlenose. I got the albinos, the regulars, super reds, lemon blue eyes, green dragons, and the chocolate long fins. Yeah,
We're going to Owensburg, Kentucky tomorrow.
Old Menards. I haven't seen one of them since 2006.
Oh man,
They don't have them here
I'm
in
gonna-
Pennsylvania. They have them. It was out in.
Well, Ed,
Missouri?
no teasing you tonight.
What?
She didn't bring a pink box with her.
Oh my gosh! And you let her borrow your truck.
I know it. Nope. Oh, I guess I got to let her off the hook, though. She made me homemade blueberry muffins, so I guess I better be happy with the sweets I got.
Yeah.
Yep. And maybe she doesn't want you to
Ooh.
keep piling it on.
Look at that. Moose says he's got albino green dragons. That sounds like it would be a cool fish.
He says there's not much of a difference, though. It's probably just a lighter version of it.
I like the the vampire plecos. Let me see if I can find one of those.
Yeah, they're the ones that are all black with the white dots.
They have a red eyeball, but it's a
Mm,
giant face.
I have seen those.
Oh, I'm totally wrong. They look like a snowball.
Yeah, but much larger version. They get pretty good size.
Oh yeah. Aren't those starts with an A. No, they're high pan, aren't they?
He zoned out on us.
Who, me?
Are they
Yeah.
a high
I don't know
pan
what that means.
sisters?
Well, it says
Oh,
that you're looking at the name right now, Ed. It should
Oh.
have the scientific name in there.
B.A. Bar Yun Sick Russ is a gold nugget pleco. It's one of
Those
my
are
favorites
cool
right
too.
there.
Yeah, I've always dug those too.
Yeah, I like
That's
them.
what I made for you. Or that's what you bought from me.
Yep, and I still got them right here in highest reach. So Ed, hold up your picture, and then that way we can show them how close you actually came. I'd say he did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
This one here's just a random one. Let me see if I can find a closer photo of the one that I used for
Yep,
you.
and Ed sent me some of his wood. Ed gave me some wood.
I think maybe I was trying to go after like this one here. Lots
Wow,
of.
that's a good looking one.
I was trying to go with one with a lot of bright yellow dots when I made that one for you. Oh, I think this is the one that I used for the model.
Yeah, it is.
That's the model.
Yeah.
I think I did a pretty bang up job on that fish. I thought it would do well because I was going to put it in the show. The wood behind it looks really cool too. The wood, I glazed the wood and it looks really neat because it looks like it's wet behind him. I really like that piece a lot.
So do I.
Well, thank you. It makes me feel good.
Well, the vampire pleco is a carnivore.
And then Ed sent me this
Yep.
in
Oh,
my
yeah.
Vikings colors.
I need
Hope
as soon
I
as
get
it
a-
warms up a little bit more, I'm gonna make one for Skipper of his colors.
And then you guys were giving me crap on the stream last night, Ed. Or Skipper. There you go. That is the Kenster with his long hair.
That's creepy.
You look just like Rick Springfield.
Oh,
Is that no, not Rick Springfield. He's not a Brit. Who is that British guy? He was married to the real hot model.
That's half of the music business. I mean, you're gonna have to narrow it down a little bit, Ed. You're not thinking Rod Stewart. I
Leave
hope.
Virginia alone. Who's the person who sang "Leave Virginia alone"? She's not like you or me. She's not like you or me. Leave Virginia alone. Okay, I'm gonna find out. Who sang "Leave Virginia alone"? Oh no, it's not Tom Petty. You don't look like Tom Petty. Oh wait, Rob
I
Stewart.
was actually that look, guys. I was going for, and it didn't quite turn out. It was a disaster. But that I was going for the George Lynch look-alike, who is the lead guitarist for Dokken.
Rob Stewart sang that song.
I mean, I was going for whichever the blonde was when Siegfried and Roy, whenever he's taming the tigers back in the day.
Clearbox Swimmers, welcome to the chat.
Trying to get it. Every time I bring this up, there he is.
That's
No.
Rod Stewart.
No.
Rob
Yeah.
Stewart photos.
No.
Here we go.
Ed. Here we go.
Wow, he looks so much better now that he's cut his hair. I wouldn't have recognized him. Rob Stewart with the stupid hair. Rob Stewart with the stupid hair.
I don't know.
See? Kenny, do you like wearing stripes? Are those purple and yellow?
No, that's not me. Oh man, I just got this from the family. They laid my Marine buddy to rest today. That's how many officers showed up just to honor him today.
That's
Officers
awesome.
and firefighters.
That's awesome they did that. That sucks he passed away.
Yeah, 57 years old, man. Massive heart attack in his sleep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they go all out for that, them fire companies.
He served in the first Desert Storm. There was her showing what they had set up for him. I wanted to go bad, but I just starting the job and everything else I got going on.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go, but I did. So
one of the hardest things when one of your buddies from back in the day, whenever he's in the military with, something happens to him, you want to go visit, but your life gets in the way.
yeah. Well, me and Tommy we stayed in touch. We were real tight. He made me the godfather of his son. That's how much close we were. That's
Look
a
at
Oh,
cool
that.
fish.
A blue phantom pleco.
Yep.
Those are nice.
I've got one, and I've got one of those. Just one though.
I bet this one's been a little touched up.
The blue can get. I don't think I've ever seen it quite that blue, but they do get some nice blue to them.
The younger version of them, oh, their blues are like a baby blue. They look very nice.
I made a green phantom pleco earlier this year. Let's see if I can find it.
They're
But
nice.
I need to make another sculpture now for the Clash. I forgot all about that. I've only got the one.
They don't need it. I'm trying to rub old Skip, and he isn't falling for it.
I ain't taking the bait.
There was the one I made earlier this year.
Yeah, you sent that to Mike?
Yep. Grumpy Mike.
Grumpy Mike.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm sure glad I got the one I got then.
Oh, that wasn't even done, the one he showed you.
Oh,
He ended up adding gravel and everything to it.
I made him a fish tank because he had to give up his fish tanks.
thank you for that, Nona.
Nice.
Much appreciated. Same to you, Clearbox.
See? That was the
Oh, that
fish
is-
tank I made him.
That is cool.
It was Cardinal Tetras.
Oh, this is it. The lights even change on the thing I got him. Yeah, I think I made Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. Mike said he's looking at it now.
Oh, that's awesome. The bummer thing is I wish I would have used a lot more glue because it really got rattled around when he opened it up out of the package. Hopefully it.
Oh, so Danny's
able to reassemble
photobombing the night feeding.
That's awesome. Will you tell her hi from us?
Ed says hi from us.
So we got a new viewer tonight, Mindy K, saying hello from Minnesota.
Yes, I like her already.
First time catching a live, seen you guys showing the gold nugget. That would be my holy grail of Pleco. Maybe someday, but she sure does love her bristlenose play.
Yep, bristlenose are cool. And Skull, I hope you're a Vikings fan if you're from Minnesota.
So, Mindy, it's customary for you to ask us a question as a new person. So you have to ask us a question and try to get us to stump Kenny.
Oh, yeah. We haven't done that in a while.
Try to stump Kenny. And you don't have to say anything if you don't want, Mindy. But it's awesome to have you. I wonder if she has cats or dogs.
You know she has fish.
Yep. So no matter what, she's a winner.
That's
Winner,
right.
winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Meyer says, Skull, Mindy.
So did Mindy. Mindy said it.
Skull! There it is. That's it. I'm getting the horn.
We weren't going to talk about football. I love it. You got him all riled up.
Yeah. So, Skipper, how are you going to be taking care of your fish while you're on your trip?
Somebody's going to be staying at the house for us with the dog, so she'll feed them.
Can we trust this person?
Yes, she did it before. There's
Good.
that damn horn. I heard it.
Oh! Yeah. Now that's a horn, baby.
That's funny.
Good
As long as
job,
we get rid of Cousins, I'll get to blow it more. Maybe actually at a Super Bowl would be awesome.
That would be nice.
Where's the Super Bowl going to be next year?
Where did they decide it?
We won't talk football. We gotta ask fish questions.
Yes, fish. We're on fish. We're on
Melvin,
fish.
what
We're
type
talking
of saltwater
fish, okay?
do
We're
you want us
talking
to talk about?
fish. Fish.
What type of fish would fit in that horn?
Rope fish.
I think quite a bit,
You could-
Ed.
Yeah, you could pack a lot of fish. But what type of fish would like to go in that horn?
Oh,
None of them.
I bet a woodcat. I bet a woodcat would go up in there.
Should we try it and experience? Should I put this in a tank and see what kind of fish inhabited it?
No,
Yeah, that'd
you
be-
might rot it. I don't want you to lose your horn.
that ain't gonna rot.
This is a nice horn, man. I love this horn.
Is that a real horn?
That is a real horn.
It won't rot.
Does Danny get excited every time you blow it?
No.
I figured she
Didn't
would
you
like
hear?
run
Didn't
around.
you hear?
And
You guys couldn't hear her in her complaint. Oh Lord, again.
I thought she would run and
She says,
start
"I thought
putting
football
on
season was over."
some purple and some snapping in the braids.
Look who we got in here now. Dreamweaver Aquatics is in the house.
What's up,
Nice.
Dreamweaver?
Shane's Tanks
Good
and
to see you,
Bowls.
Dream.
What's up, brother?
So, any idea when we might be hitting the new page or YouTube page?
You know, Ed, I'm off this weekend, so maybe I could actually get the new email up and get the new channel up.
I need to make you a new logo.
Right. Are we still thinking what you and I last talked about?
I really like it.
Let
I
me
think it's
see
a
some-
winner. It's a winner chicken dinner.
I'm going to check something real quick. I am going to see something. It's been so long since I've done that. I don't even remember how to do it. There we go.
Mindy K says, "Uh-oh. Well, all the Vikings fans know how we got so excited and then just let down. Love the horn."
Oh, I thought that was like. I thought she said she loves ham. I love ham.
Ham's good.
It really is.
Smoked ham's really good.
Oh man, I like grilled ham.
Yes.
Man, nothing beats a good grilled ham steak. Man,
You can grill it on the smoker. Get one of them wood pellet grills, which I would love to have. Oh my!
I like grilling it. It because it's so fatty, it kind of burns and makes it yummier.
Oh yeah.
Well, we sure aren't talking much fish.
That's
Well,
what
Ed, we
do.
knew we would slip once in a while.
I know. Darn it. But we got to do something to keep Mandy coming back. She's
Yeah,
going to be
we're
like,
usually-
these guys don't know anything about fish.
Mm,
I know they need water.
Yes. So are you going to make the instructions very simple for the person feeding them? Like what I used to have this guy before he joined, like a high school kid, but then he joined the Navy and left. But I used to take like a Ziploc bag and stick it to each tank. And I would say Monday, Tuesday, on the top of the bags for him to dump that
So,
much
Ed,
in there. And I'd have him come every other day.
the Gmail account I was going to get isn't there under that. You said you wanted to use ASE, correct?
Yes.
Okay, it says there isn't one. So let me do this. This is just
you do-
email.
Ace number 1.
And hope nobody in the chat's trying to take it right now, mess with us. That one's taken as well. Oh, sorry. Your
About-
username must be between 6 and 30. Oh, I see what's going on.
Oh,
All right.
do ace.
That's username is taken.
How about YouTube ace or ace on YouTube? Can you capitalize the ASE and then lowercase on and then how YouTube spells with their capital Y and the capital T?
Now, Ed, if we ever want people to email us, you want to make it simple.
Well, I thought, but this way they would know where to go for the web page.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean, on the YouTube page because it's
Boom.
ace.
So capital ACE
Yeah, ASE all in caps.
YouTube with the YouTube, all caps. I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd work. Yeah,
I
triple
wonder,
A.
Peplin Creek, Mr. Brian, are you guys planning on adding any new fish to your shop this year? Are they going to be selling anything new? They sell some of the best fish on the internets.
Yeah,
well,
they
I
got
happen
lots
to know
of
they
fish.
got a good line of super whites heading their way.
Oh, they have a great line of Daisy Rice fish because
And
they're like breeding. They're breeding in this 40 breeder, and I'm not even having to pull it like a sponge mop. The babies are just growing out with the parents.
Nice.
Yeah, I wanted to do this
Ooh,
trick.
wait a
that-
minute, Ed. Mindy is now officially asking us a fish question. Okay, I have a 20-gallon column hexagon tank that I am going to start backup. I am thinking of doing one honey guarani, some chili raspberry, green neon tetras, and some kind of Cory. Thoughts? Well,
I love
God, that
green neon tetras.
20-gallon long. You already 1 honeygram,
Yep.
and I'm assuming you're going to have at least 6 chili raspberry and at least 6 green tetras.
With the
So
20
I
hex.
would probably lean towards some little baby pygmy cories. Either
It's a
strand.
hex.
It's a tall hex.
Right. It's tall, but
Oh, okay. I thought you said
that's
that.
why I'm thinking some pygmy cories would work perfect because they aren't going to need a lot of bottom dwelling space. That would probably be what I would do.
There's also
By
another.
6.
There's also another small Corydoras besides the pygmy and hybrosis. You can actually go with some. It's called a puncter. It's a small version Corydoras that kind of looks like a salt and pepper, but it's not. But they stay small. I got
They
some in a 15-gallon
about like-
cube.
An inch.
Yeah, maybe an inch and a half.
Oh,
The
Chat
female,
just skipped
the
on me like
biggest.
some of them. Hold on.
But how big's a honey grom you get?
I think 2.5 inches would be my guess.
And are they aggressive?
So
I
he
don't
says
think
he
so.
will have rainbows this year, Ed. It'll be Kamaka, Avs Creek,
Ooh.
and Papuas.
Well, if I ever get rid of these cichlids in this tank, I might go with rainbows in this tank.
And
I would
Mindy
love to try
K,
those
if you
rainbows.
go to Pepling Creek Aquatics Get Gill store, when shipping opens back up, they have some of the nicest pygmy cories I've ever seen.
She lives pretty close to them too.
Yes, she lives in Minnesota. They live in Wisconsin. So depending on where in Minnesota you are, you could even probably drive to get them.
And they'll also be at the catfish show.
Yes, the Catfish Convention,
Selling.
and it is happening in Madison, Wisconsin, July 13th. Is it July 13th and 14th, Pep?
Yes.
That is
Last
going to be
time-
fun.
I can't make it
It-
now.
Oh, we could have went to Gary Gygax's comic book shop
It's
where they
it's
first started
the-
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's the
Or
fourth-
if you guys would have came, you could have hopped in my truck with me and went up and did some power fishing, and I could have dropped you back off at the event when I was going back to Rockford.
yeah.
Would we be catching northern pike?
Northern walleye, muskie, catfish, stripers, crappie, giant
Walleye.
jumbo perch, bullhead.
You know, I have never caught a walleye in my life.
Have you ever ate a walleye?
Oh yeah, I've ate a lot of them,
Cheek
but
meat.
I've never caught one. I've tried. I tried catching them when I was in Ohio. We were like out in the river where they were coming from, like out of the lake during the wintertime and going up the river, and there was like 5,000 people out there fishing, and I spent all day in a waders and didn't catch a one.
So she says she's in northwest suburb of Minneapolis. So her and Pep are pretty close.
It's 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Is the catfish one?
Yeah. The
My
14th
goal is I think I'm going to fly into Milwaukee, get a rental car, stop at the event I'll probably stay Friday night, then maybe a little bit of Saturday. Then I'm going to take off Saturday and head for the old cabane.
And are you gonna see your dad?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then I'll blast back through and hit Rockford and then fly back to here.
That's awesome. But yeah, Mindy, I would definitely go with a small Cory cat. And I really love those pygmies. They are not very expensive either, so they're pretty cheap. But buy like 6 to 9 of them because they like to swim together and they look so cute.
Well, Ed,
Or-
if you ever make it to Oregon, I will take you walleye fishing.
That's awesome. Well, like I say, I've gone walleye fishing. I've just never caught the walleye. I've caught others.
I guarantee you, I will catch you you will catch walleye with me.
I've caught a lot of northern pike in my life.
Hey, we got a bozo in chat.
Oh yeah, what are they saying?
Dr.
Is that
Anthony.
Dr. Anthony?
Oh,
He called us bozos. He's
oh,
the-
did he?
You know what? I caught Dr. Anthony's show. He does a live stream on, is it Tuesdays?
I thought it was Wednesday.
I think it was.
It's Wednesday. I messed up. It's
Oh.
Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern.
And it was really good. I was very impressed. And I plan on trying to watch again. Good job, Dr. Anthony.
This is very. If you want to learn, I'm not saying you can't learn nothing from all of us, but the way he presents it, it's gonna stick.
I was
And-
surprised that he was able to teach people something.
Well, if he could teach this dumb redneck, I guess he can teach.
Oh, Ed, man. Oh, Lord. You know, we made it to the 24 minutes to go. But that is why I love streaming with Mr. Ed on Friday nights. Never know what you're going to get out of this guy. Elaine Luckhart, welcome. Honey gouramis are not aggressive with other gouramis bigger than them, but in a little fish, they can be bossy.
Well, what's nice with the chili raspberries and the green neons, they'll just get away fast.
Yeah, they're fast movers.
Black neon tetras love getting chased too. Black neon tetras are my favorite tetra, but then I love the greens also. But
I think
the
my
blacks are
favorite,
just my favorite.
my favorite tetra is probably the ant tetra.
Skipper's
there-
reading something.
She could get some aspidoris.
Yeah,
Was that
Aspidoris
just-
would go-
Was that just a random fish you pulled out of your thing? Oh,
I-
cool.
I-
Wow,
I-
look at that nice book.
I actually have some. This is the ones I have. Oop, wrong way. Now I can't see nothing.
Don't get a bumblebee woodcat though, because you'll never see it.
Oh, speaking of that, before I forget,
I love 'em.
somebody said about clown plecas, same thing. They'll
We
do the
see
same-
ours about every other year. We've got one. We've got two of them. We've got one in Danny's tank in the 75, and I've got one in the 72-gallon bow front. I see the one in the 72-gallon quite a bit, but the one in Danny's, haven't seen that fish in 2 years, man. And I know he's still alive. They all make periodic. They come out of the log and they'll make an appearance and go back up in the log, and we don't see them for another 2 years. I'm sure they're coming out when we're asleep, but
Yeah. Well, woodcats are so cute, but yeah, you don't see them much.
that's any of the-
Raphael's hide.
almost any of the wood cats seems like.
Yeah. But now Dr. Anthony was showing one of his favorite woodcats, and it kind of looked like Bumblebee, but a lot better. What was that called? That was
Dr. Anthony,
awesome.
before you came in, the question was she has a 20-gallon hex, which she plans to put a honey gourami, green neon tetras, and rasboras in. What was the rasbora again? I'm trying to remember.
No, the
Was it
chili.
Jerry?
Chili rasboras,
Chili.
that's right. And she was wondering what Corridora would look best with that combo. I was thinking the smaller hexagon bottom. So what would you put in there, Dr. Anthony? Sharkfin Adventures, welcome.
Shark fin.
They're Aspidoris posilius.
You know, if she doesn't
Oh.
go with the Grommy, she could go with a bunch of shrimps.
Yeah.
Oh my
Shrimp are kinda
God.
neat.
He says, I don't know what a corridor is. Okay.
It's Corey
Now
Doris.
keep in mind, the man saying that is in charge of the Amazon Research Center in Peru, and he doesn't know what a corridor is. You saw it here.
That's not the true name. Is Corridorus. It's not Corridora. Like
I know
Bill
where he was going
Gates.
with it.
And I was just going along with you.
I had to give this a rebuttal. You're supposed to play along, Skip.
I can't with that one. I can't. Sorry. I apologize
I
for
don't-
my ignorance.
I don't ever argue any type of pronunciation. I can't even say that.
Oh.
Not pronunciation. My God, I can't even. Yes, I never argue it because I mess everything up. But
Oh my God,
I mean,
we got a lefty sighting tonight. He's
happy
staying up
birthday,
this
Lefty!
late. Is today
It's
Lefty's
his birthday.
birthday?
He got
Oh,
a new car.
We got to sing him happy birthday.
It was the other day.
Oh, was it today?
No, not today.
Oh, then you don't get the goods there, Lefty. I thought it was today. If it was today, I would have sang happy birthday, man.
2 days ago. I think.
got a
Happy
new car.
birthday 2 days ago.
Happy birthday on being 22 in 2 days.
22 in 2 days. He's a young buck.
I know. I wish I was that young.
Are you serious? He's 22. I don't believe that.
Have you ever seen a man over 23 that like Pokemon like he does? He's got to
Now,
be.
Ed, I've got a wife
Just
that's
teasing.
hooked on it, and I'm 55, and she's older than me. So you do the math. So
I
yes,
know,
I
I'm
can
just-
believe somebody over 40 plays Pokemon.
I'm just giving Lefty business.
As I sit here and say it, honey, you look glamorous just looking at you. Oh, that could
Way
be
to
useful later.
rebound.
My sister was born on Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Oh,
So my sister is older than Lefty.
this book was made by somebody very good, well known in the Corridorus hobby, catfish hobby.
Hans.
George. Is that
So
the same
Dr.
as
Anthony
Discus
says,
Hans?
get rid of the Grami, pygmies, or habrosis. There we go. Sorry. Would be good.
Listen here, Mr. Magoo. He's saying Danny was the highlight of this entire program.
Oh, man. Who said that?
Mr. Magoo, Jimmy P.
Jimmy P comes in saying Danny was the highlight of this entire program.
I know him more as Stan Lee.
He does look
Good.
like Stan Lee.
And kind of sounds like Stan Lee. He could have been Stan Lee's bodyguard or double.
Yeah, double.
Sketty Noda wants to know, is the Grate Cory the same as the Skunk Cory?
Oh, I love skunk Corys. I have some. Bandit Corys are super cute too. Check out Bandit ones.
To be truthful,
They
guys,
start-
honestly, have you seen a Cory you don't like yet?
The Bandit Corys, their real life like lad name starts with an M, I think. Maybe it's the skunks that do. But I actually like the bandits better than the skunks.
I like the false bandits.
What do the false bandits look like?
Their stripes different on their back.
I like how the bandit basically looks like a skunk, but the arch goes out like above where the fish is and then back down. So if you basically look at how the arc goes up, you could see that it would touch or make a full, but it's not at the top. That's what I love about them. You know, it's like, but the top's not there. So with the skunk, it's all leveled out like a
Mhm.
low arc, but the bandits go above the fish. It's actually,
Right.
I really like that. And it goes over their little eye and then back on the backside of their tail. My friend Robert from TN Aqua, he gave me some of the salt and peppers, and I've got some salt and peppers also. And they stay pretty small too. They're all like that. And they don't bother any of my shrimp in that tank.
Oh, you could kiss it, Dr. Anthony. I'm not flushing my long fins. I have long fin green Aeneas and long fin Paleotis. They're not getting flushed. They're pretty. I don't care what you think.
I don't have any long fins myself. I like normal fins, I think. Nothing personal.
Oh man, there was a fish that he was talking about in his stream Wednesday. It was a Corydoras. I can't remember the name. You can't get it. It's well, unless you're into black market stuff, which I ain't. But
Oh, I remember him talking about this.
I can't remember the name of it.
You know, he said that he knows the people that do the black market, so he might be able to hook you up, but he's not into that. So he might think lower of you.
Thank you.
You might think even
CW111. Thank you, Doc. CW111s.
That sounds like the CW channel.
From Pittsburgh.
CW 111 or just 11?
111. See page 182.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that is a pretty cool looking tall high fin.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. It's pretty cute.
Page 182.
But I wouldn't pay $500 for it. He said they're from Brazil, and it's really hard to get fish out of Brazil. You know, maybe if they'd start selling their fish, their dollar value would go up.
Right.
Just saying. I sent Danny a gift on Go.
What?
I don't know. I bet he meant Pokemon Go.
Yeah, he's talking that crazy Pokemon stuff.
If everybody could send Danny a gift right now on Pokemon, she'd probably cheer. I don't have a Pokemon account anymore. Once I caught them all, it wasn't worth playing.
I never was able to get into that.
You know, we did it during contract negotiations. I had to sit there for almost a month and just wait for management to give us their proposals. They give us their proposals, and then they would say, okay, contact us in 10 minutes. And they'd want us to have 10 minutes. And we're like, well, that's just stupid. We give you guys like 24 hours. So, but unfortunately, we were normally ready in 10 minutes, or well, in an hour. But yeah, the second time around, I said, whatever time they give us or take from us, we do the same to them. And it really was a good technique because they really got mad.
I bet they did. Holy cow, we've been going for an hour and 10 minutes almost. Get her done. The Vulcans are great, but expensive. All right, what are Vulcans?
Who said Vulcans?
Night owl. I'm sure it's fish, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to tell you right now, Ace needs to put their link in the chat. Oh, never mind. Thank you.
You got it?
I can get it now, and I can post it.
So, guys, if you're interested in following Skipper, Ed, and I further, I did put a temporary logo up. It didn't show it, though, did it?
No, not on there.
Yeah. we will get a logo. Ed's the master at that stuff. But that is going to be the new channel that we'll start doing on Friday nights. And we are starting at ground zero. So,
yeah. And tell all your friends that you can't stand talking sports with that we're going to talk sports.
No, tell them we're going to talk something else, and then whenever they come, they'll be mad.
Well, I meant all the fish people that get mad that we talk sports.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
They could tell their sports friends.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then we'll tell you all the awesome stuff to say to make them think you're really
okay,
smart.
here's a question. Can you keep another kind of pleco with Bristol, or is it best to keep them one kind together? If you want to breed them, it's best to keep one kind together. If you're just wanting to have a show tank, there's no problem with keeping more than one kind. But keep in mind, they do keep other, oh, here we go. We got Garcia coming in with the super sticker, and I can't see it, so let me get into the Danikin now.
There's no picture.
No picture? Okay.
Oh, wait.
Thank you so much, there.
I'm sorry.
Garcia,
It is.
Salient Aquatics. Love you guys and your content. Thank you, brother.
I was looking at the wrong screen. I apologize. It is the How's It Going pair
What's going on?
from Garcia.
And a whole bunch of piles of poop. So Danny has to say poop poop.
Danny, they say you have to say poop poop.
Yeah, since you're saying you're not breeding, but you gotta understand something though. If you do get a mixture and there are male and females of different ones, I had a female green dragon in with some male longfin chocolate plecos, and they bred.
Well,
So they're
yeah, if
not
you get
breeding.
bristlenose on bristlenose, then you're probably going to get that. But if she was going to go bristlenose and like a super white, or bristlenose and an L82, or bristlenose, I don't think you'd have that issue.
Yeah, she said she's not at that point yet 'cause she just started back into the hobby in September.
Well, that's awesome. I don't know what if I had to breed a pleco because of like for breeder points for my BAP points. I think I would try to do the Phantoms.
Oh, guys, these people are going to make us cry. We already have 8 whole subscribers already.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
God
I'm
dang it!
one
I'm
of 'em.
trying to make it so we'll show you the picture I put up temporarily till we get a screen thing, Ed.
Or the gold nuggets. I think maybe gold nuggets. How much do gold nuggets cost?
I don't know.
I think they're around 60 to 70 bucks.
Ouch. And do you need to buy like 4 boys and 2 girls, or 3 boys and 4 girls, or how's that? Don't you want more boys and girls
You want
with the plecos so that
Yes.
girls don't wear the boys out?
you want a reverse trio.
Okay.
With plecos, you want a reverse trio, which is your 1 female to 2 males.
Now the boys will fight each other too, won't they?
If one, well, no, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, they do, but not like once that one's sitting on eggs, it leaves it alone, and when the female's ready again, she can just go to the other cave. She'll do that.
Okay. Well,
Because the male
What's-
don't eat the whole time it's in there.
yeah. What's more rare? Gold nuggets or snowballs? I think I'd rather do gold nuggets. I just like gold nuggets.
If I was to do a snowball, it'd be the mini one.
Maybe this summer I'll try a breeding project and try to do it, since I've never bred plecos in my life. Might be fun.
Bristle nose are fairly easy. It's the other
Yeah,
ones for me is a challenge.
Yeah, I don't want to do bristle nose though, because everybody has them. I want to have something that I can give to people that they'd be happy to get.
Gold nugget or even snowball would be cool. Doc Anthony says that they will fight in a tank if it's not big enough territory.
That's what happened. Because I had 2 boys and they fought,
So
and now I have 1.
now here I have a question. Did you have 2 different areas in the tank that Pleco caves were set up? Or was it all in one spot?
I only had 1 Pleco cave on top of it, which wasn't probably very smart.
Yeah, you
Okay.
But I put a second one after the one died. I put a second one in.
I did a little ad lib to it, Ed. I made it because they had like ASE HTV 2257 down because there's other people using that ace handle. Where are you going now?
I'm staying here.
I ain't going nowhere.
So you already fed everybody?
I'm hungry.
I'm not.
So Chaka in special needs it? Okay. So anyway, I went and made it ASE football.
Okay.
Oh, for the handle.
Now, if y'all are wondering what ASE stands for, that is Aquatic Sports Entertainment.
And are we gonna not say it again?
I already
let
got
people
our
figure it out
website.
later?
Already got it.
That is it. We were going to keep it quiet forever until somebody asked. That's okay.
Whoops. They ain't
What?
gonna remember.
Yeah.
What, you don't like Aquatic Sports Entertainment?
It was
No.
supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, we were going to let everybody know like 5 years down the road, like ESPN did.
So I just
That's
ruined
all
it.
right. Nope, because now that these people all have a sneak preview.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Sneak
Well, you
peek.
all should know you don't tell Kenny A shit because something's going to get screwed up.
You and Ed talked about it,
I know. Oh well, that's all right.
and I found out. That's how I knew that.
Oh,
was
man,
supposed
it sent
be
it back
secret.
to the old name now.
No, you gotta get X out of that and then go back into it.
Oh, it'll be there?
Should be like a refresh.
Yep, it is. You're right. It's back. ASE football.
Now you gotta go.
And I put a dash between ASE and the football. I put a dash there.
So now you need to go to for the URL and put in ace-football.
Hold on. Let me see what we got.
Ooh, I forgot to feed one of my fish tanks.
You got time.
Yeah.
Well,
I was rushing tonight.
Yeah, we lost.
I wanted
track
to feed
of time.
them really good because we're leaving in the
Oh my
morning.
God, these
tomorrow.
guys are cracking me up. We're up to 18 subscribers already.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow. If we can get 18 a day for the next 2,000 days, we would be at 18 times 2 plus 1,000.
A lot.
Ed,
Yeah.
get into a G string and start throwing quarterback passes out in the yard. Have somebody do a short on it.
38,000.
You'll be at 2 million by
38,000.
tomorrow.
I'd have no more dignity.
I don't know if that was a good look or a bad look, Skip. What do you think?
I
That's the first time I've seen a mean look from Ed. He just gave us
he's like, yeah, I don't think so, and I am scarred for life now.
Oh, maybe that's 36 and not 38,000. Well, maybe
a
we'll pick up
question for
2,000
you.
on the side.
It's been so long since I did this. I didn't set up any passwords or anything. So what is it using my Google Gmail account that I made for this as the password at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll share that with you guys after we're off stream.
Hi, Sky Dancer. Thank you for thinking of us as a good stream.
Yeah, thank you, Sky.
Uh-huh.
Always a nice person.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony. I feel the same way. I don't like anything stuck in my butt.
Ed in a thong. No! Okay, Ed, I'll have to do it.
Because he doesn't mind things stuck in his butt.
No, because I got no ass, buddy. It's just going to look like a
Oh.
regular bikini on me. So, it's not going to be like a G-string.
Gotcha. That makes so much.
I mean, even if
more
it's
sense and
ultra
so
thin,
much
it's still going to cover half of my ass. I mean, we're good.
That's so much better.
No, never mind. I better shut up.
Yeah. I don't think-
Technically, we are still on Danikin's Aquatics, so I'm sure my wife, I should respect her wishes and not be rude, crude, and socially unacceptable.
I got scared that day. I cussed on that stream when I was sitting on the porch.
Well, guys, let's make it a goal here. What shall we do for our first giveaway when we hit 1K?
I want that horn.
No, the horn's not up for grabs. Sorry.
You could autograph it.
Horn's not up for grabs. This is mine. Nobody gets it. This is mine.
That would be. Well, we'll have some time to think about it.
I got a perfect idea. We will have to collectively think of something Ed could do on Craft Ed that we can
Yeah.
give away.
That would be best.
Oh, speaking of which, all I need now. Check it out. The true.
Oh,
trophies are
wow,
done.
Ed. Those turned out good, man.
Yeah. Now all I need is the engraving, and then they'll be done.
Now, listen, y'all. Kenny E is still putting up a big-time BS. I won both leagues last year. Guess how many trophies I got? Nothing! Ryan
You should have
from
asked.
PNW Aqua and Miss June get lucky, win this year, and they each get a trophy. I win both Fish Fam leagues last year. I got nothing.
That's because it was rigged.
Yeah.
I heard last.
Rub it
year's-
in, Ed.
I heard last year's was rigged.
Yeah, right.
Heard
I
that.
think
through
that
the
came out
grapevine.
pretty cool.
You know what, Peplin? I would take the melted trophy that he made as a prize, and I would proudly put it right here. Bent trophy. At least I could say I got a trophy.
I think
Poor
he may have
Danny.
threw that away.
No, I don't know where it is right now, but I want to drill it and see if I can put lights in it. Like, because people like drill their epoxy stuff up and then they put lights in it to light things up, because I want to try to get more creative and make more things. And so I thought I'd use that as an experimental block. I ended up spending probably $100 on those two trophies. I should have went out and bought them because I bought so much epoxy and kept wasting it.
Well,
Epoxy's
yeah.
$30 a pop, and I bought 3 boxes of it.
We're going to be working on a, he says, stickers at Danikin, saying we should get some stickers for the new channel. We'll do that down the road once we get our logo made and all that good stuff.
For sure.
Ed had some good logos made, but then we decided we'd like to go another direction with it. So that's why we are now ACE. ASE stands for
Yeah,
Aquatic Sports Network. And this guy is he's basically the bourbon of the network. There you go.
Bourbon.
So
Herman.
Mindy K. Would
He
you,
could go all the way.
Oh,
Mindy K. We do this every Friday at 10:30 p.m. starting out. Normally we do an hour, but sometimes we get further. Just all depends.
And then we do all have aquatic channels as well.
Mhm.
Myself, Danikin Aquatics is every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Then you have Skip is well, you got multiple streams going, don't you, Skip?
Yeah, well, on my channel is every Sunday at 6 p.m. except for this Sunday because I ain't going to be in the States. And
And this guy's the Ed McMahon of
Yeah.
YouTube. I mean, pretty much every day of the week you'll see this guy somewhere.
But
I'm sorry, I
if you
cut
would-
you off, Skipper. You know me, ADD. What was the other thing you were going to say?
I think that. Well, I was going to say I also stream here with Ed, some TN Fish Mafia, Griffin. When I'm off the next day, I'll jump up there. Oh, then we do a nocturnal feeding show on Thursdays on my channel. Sometimes, if I have Friday off, I'll do it because it goes longer. It's a late night stream. I think that's it. I'm sure I'm missing one. But yeah, but Ed goes on Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. on his channel.
That's what it's called, Craft Ed, and every week he does a cool, some kind of fishy type of craft deal. So
yeah, I'm trying to. Unfortunately, my really cool fish hides from last week aren't here. They were really good. And then, like yesterday, I made the Pleco cave, but Kenny's wife made a beautiful Pleco cave. I made a Pleco. What's a condo? A Pleco condo? A Pleco.
I'll show him one of my wives since I'm here.
Yours is. They call them hotels.
And I overcooked this stuff so that way it won't have any like chemicals that'll go into the water.
So Danny does these ones, and she makes every one. These are 100%. You can say you have a one of a kind because she does these engraving on the side too with it. It makes every one of them is going to be different, and the colors don't ever
Man,
come
so
out the
neat.
same either. But very nice. It is toxic free and food safe, and it will not leach in your tank.
So, Nathan, what background you talking about? So he wants to know how long he should wait to do the second coat of paint. I know that the spray bottles, they tell you a couple hours or whatever. I would wait longer so it can cure better.
Is it for a fish tank?
That's what I was kind of wondering too.
Yeah, I would definitely give it at least 24 hours. I normally double everything. I'd probably wait 2 days. But I'm a very patient person. Like when I set up a tank, I like all my plants to be well rooted before I put the fish in. So I normally plant my fish tanks and wait a month to 6 weeks, which is kind of crazy for normal people, but I'm not really normal.
I'm ADD as hell. There's no way that's going to work for me, Ed. I mean, I'm the
I
guy that buys the fish tank, takes the sponge filter, squeezes it in after I got all my rocks and stuff set up, put it in, get the filter running, give it about 10 minutes, looks good, boom, fish are in it.
Yeah, I have like 100 tanks and I've done that once or twice.
Really?
And that was because I ended up getting a puffer fish a week before I knew I was going to get it. And when I bought the puffer fish it was a impulse buy. Get Gills had these dragon puffers mistakenly mailed to them or at Dan's Fish. And he said he had one left and I said, "Oh, I'll buy it." And he sent it to me. I thought I was getting shrimp in the mail that day because I was doing a live stream with Rob from Flips Aquatics, and he was going to send me a box, and he wanted me to open it and show everybody what I got. I opened the box, and I pull out a big old puffer fish on live camera, and I'm like, I don't think this is a bunch of shrimp. And I had just set that tank up the day before, and I had a molly in there to make sure it would be okay. And I put the fish in there and I turned around to get the molly out and the molly was gone.
He ate them that
That
fast?
fish.
Fresh out of the
that
bag?
fast. Fresh out of the bag.
That's good fish.
Wow.
It was a huge, Dan said it was the biggest one he had. It was probably as big as this axolotl minus the tail.
Nice.
That's
I mean,
big.
it was like the size of a Nerf ball. She was awesome. I really like that.
Yeah, I felt bad for you. You just lost her this year, too.
Yeah, I
Or
had her
not
for
this year, but last year. But,
I had her for about 2 years. But Kenny, you got to see her, didn't you?
yep.
Yeah. So she was here when you were there. But I think she was just probably the oldest fish he had because it was the biggest one he got or had. But it was still a great experience, a lot of fun. Never had a big puffer like that before. Probably won't do it again.
Have you ever kept pea puffers?
I have had pea puffers for about 5 minutes.
I've had some before.
My pea puffer experience was way back about 25 years ago, and I found pea puffers at Walmart, and they were $2 a piece. And I went, oh my God. And I bought them both because they had two. And then I bring it home, and all I have is my angel and discus tank and my breeding discus tanks. That's all I had set up. Well, no, I had a big African cichlid tank that was 125 gallon, but I knew I wasn't going to put them in there. So I thought, well, maybe they'll be okay with the angelfish. And I put them in my 200-gallon tank with the angelfish, and they devoured them. They just thought they were fish flakes. So yeah, that was my experience. I saved them from Walmart.
To feed your cichlids or your angelfish. I've had them myself. I kept them for a year or two, but I liked them. They're pretty cool little fish. They're vicious.
Well, people know me as a live breeder, but for about 10 years, all I had was discus, angels, and Africans. I mean, I probably had spotted Raphaels too. That was it. That was all I had was that group.
Oh my God. You guys want to have some fun tonight when we leave? I always see this guy's a decent guy. He's funny. He can be funny anyway. But it looks like Pond and Garden Sanctuary is going tonight. We should do a raid to them tonight. And that's how we'll promote our new channel. Let's raid and go over #ACE and see if they can figure out who sent it.
I can't wait to go on the Ace channel with Jimmy P in the middle of the day and talk baseball or whatever Jimmy P wants to talk about sports.
Now, that's the one thing you guys will have to understand is there will be 3 of us doing this channel. So there will be shorts with different flavors and different styles. All of us are going to have the codes. All of us will have the right to go anytime we want live from this channel. So you might see different streams with different content, different stuff. You might catch Kenny E fishing on a river. You might catch Skip, sunbathing nude somewhere in Africa. I don't know. You don't know what you're going to find with us.
You might be at a demolition derby.
Good.
I think it'd be fun to do a live stream at a demo.
Especially if we're driving.
Oh, yeah, my days of driving are over. My back is so messed up. There's no way. I'd be paralyzed afterwards.
I couldn't do that. That would hurt.
I mean, I would love to do it, but I haven't been to a demolition derby in years. Not since I lived in Illinois. I used to go every year.
GRB on the shorts, they don't let you pick your own thumbnail.
Yeah, there's no thumbnails on shorts.
Garcia Aquatics, my Exodons are doing very well.
Hey, Garcia just had a birthday.
Garcia did. He had the same day as, who was it? Was it Scuba Steve? Who was he? Or was it Silver Creek? Silver Creek had one this week too. And then Sarah from Mr. LRB's gal had one this week too.
Whoa. My devil is going after someone really hardcore right now, and I don't know who.
Well, what do you got in there?
Ooh, I just heard him hit he just hit the glass real hard.
Oh, he's
going after the Severin.
Uh-oh.
The spotted Severin. Normally, the spotted Severin's actually bigger than the devil and doesn't mind like pushing him around, but boy, I've never seen that red devil going that crazy.
They call him the devil for a reason.
I wish I would have never got this stupid fish.
Amos, nice to see you. I've never seen you here before either. Welcome. I know I probably butchered that name. So I'm going to drop this link when we leave tonight. Let's go over here and mess with these guys. It's the only fish thing on right now too. So, okay, where is that? There we go. What? No, I don't want to share it that way.
The red devil's hiding behind a rock. It keeps poking up and looking at me now. He knows that I caught him.
Yeah.
He's literally looking at. He keeps doing this, looking at me.
He's like, please don't beat me. Please don't beat me.
Oh, I love it.
It's funny.
Couldn't catch that fish if I wanted to. The tank's 4 foot deep. I'm gonna have to get a ladder to catch him when I bring him to. The metalheads are gonna take it off my hands.
Oh, okay.
And I videotaped him for the metalheads for Josh, and I put the camera up against the glass, and the fish came straight at the camera and then backed up. And Josh is like, "Yeah, I want him."
he's like he sold it for you.
Yeah, so it's either I drive to Indiana and bring it to him, like when it gets a little warmer, or I take it to the Clash. I think the Indy trip would probably be better if I just do an Indy day trip, drive up there, drop it off, and then try to drive home and just get a room halfway back or something.
Thought they lived in Ohio.
Oh, that's right. They're in Ohio. Are they? I thought
Okay,
they were
guys.
in northern Indiana.
I put the link to the stream. We'll head over there here in a second and go hashtag ACE, ASE. You know, that's an art. Remember when we all first started YouTubing? That was like something people did all the time. Raids were like a thing. It's like raiding went away. That was
It
so
did.
much fun when you'd get a raid to hit your channel. And I want to start seeing the raids come back. That was always fun. And it gives the newer channels a boost when they get 40 or 50 people dropped in their channel in one shot. So, well, guys, this has been fun as always. We probably should call it. So be sure to check us out Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. or excuse me, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern at Danica Aquatics. Skip, you're on Sunday as well, right?
Not this Sunday, but
Not
next
this
Sunday.
And Ed, you got anything going on this weekend?
I'm driving to Kentucky, so I don't even know what time I'll be back on Sunday.
Are you going to do some YouTubing on your way to Kentucky? Show us some.
I doubt it. I'm taking my mom and dad.
Well,
They
Mom
want
and
to go to
Dad's
Menards,
cool.
and they want to go to a barbecue place up
I
there,
just
buy a
thought-
rocking chair.
I just thought of the perfect YouTube video.
With a rocking chair?
Nope. Tell your
My
dad,
mom gets
get him stuck in the
Okay.
car, and then tell him you're taking him to a Democrat party.
I don't think my dad's very conservative. I don't think he
His
would do
dad is
that.
a diehard Republican. I don't think he'd dig it much. I always try. What did I do to him when I was down there? I did something to him, Ed. And
He served the government his whole life.
yeah.
And
Anyway.
yeah, he's just
So, guys, do me a favor. Head on over to that link I posted in the chat. I'll put it one more time. Go over there, hashtag ACE. Let me put it back in here. I'll do it right now. Head over there, hashtag ACE. We will see you next time. And heck, we got the channel now. We might as well go live from it next week. You agree?
sure.
All right. So check us out next week.
Yes. I think.
Yep. Next week we will go live. And if you're into sports of any kind or anything, you'd like to be a guest on our channel, you want to talk fish, whatever. It's going to be a channel where we talk everything. So
Yeah.
as always, love your fish This is Kenny E saying goodbye for now. You got anything to say before we head out, boys?
Nope.
All right, guys, head on over to that link I sent. Hashtag ASE. We'll catch you next time. And just be sure to put ASE Raid.
As soon as you click the button.